All right. Hey, it's Superintendent Horsley. I'm here today at Lincoln Elementary I'm going to let her introduce herself here really quick and what grade you teach.
My name's Lisa Heath and I teach first grade.
Okay, so tell me why I'm here today. It seems like at the beginning of the year, I've come to your school a couple different times over the course of this year, and you had an interesting display out, and it was created by one of your students. And what I've seen here is that you've differentiated for this particular child. You know, there's a little bit of a disruption at the beginning of the year, and it detracted from your ability to kind of teach the rest of the class. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
So tell us about our little friend Santiago.
Okay, so we started about in February, and we did a unit on maps and where we live in Utah and what country we live in, and then it just took off from that. He just found an interest in it, and so.
And what grade is he, and what grade do you teach?
First
grade. We're talking about a 6 or 7 year old kid.
He just turned 7 yesterday.
All right.
Yep.
Keep going. You're doing amazing.
And so he would keep asking me about different flags and wanting me to look him up, and I did that. But then he just kept going and going, and so what we did.
So his mind is like over here,
yes.
And he clearly has some intellectual capacity for absorbing these images and finding these places on the globe.
Yes, and so so I checked out an atlas from the library for him, and he has used this every day.
How does he use that book?
So now he can look up the countries he wants to make the flag for.
So you don't have to do this on the computer for him.
So what he has to do is he has to show me that he knows whatever work we're on. So I've allowed him to work ahead of us, and then I just check it. And if he's good to go, then he takes his atlas and he goes to the back table with his supplies, and we'll make the flag and stuff. And then it's turned into where he's sorted them by continents. He's found them on the globe. He usually will take the globe back to his desk.
Just asked him where a couple. I tried to trick him, but I was not very tricky. He knew exactly where all those countries were. Just based on looking at the flag. I was covering up the name.
Yes.
And he could identify the flag and image. All right, so here's our wall. Here's your classroom space. We got all of Europe. We've got Africa. We've got Asia, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica, and I love how you have the South Pacific. Come show me what we got here, Santiago. Okay, what's this one right here?
Say it loud.
I'll show you the first letter.
Solomon Riley.
Nice work. Okay, let's try and trick you. What about this flag right here? Okay.
Santiago, can we share a story that just happened today? So we had a second grader come over and look at the flags, and he couldn't find the country that he's from. And so
he's from this Sudan?
So I said, Santiago, we're missing one in Africa, and I showed it to him. And so he hurried today and drew that up and labeled it, right? And then you went and showed him, didn't you? And what did he say to you? He said, grateful? Thank you so much for putting my flag up there.
Well, I just thought this was an incredible example of looking at some of the challenges we experience and finding differentiation and ways to help expand a young mind's little brain here and make it even bigger, while at the same time being able to provide adequate, appropriate time and instruction for the rest of your class. Is that fair to say?
Very fair, and he's done a great job because he's very gifted and very advanced, and so when he could prove to me that he knew what we were working on, then he was allowed to go back and work on his project.
On his own, beat up a book, and we're so very grateful that he did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, we're so very grateful for your identification of helping this young man. Tell us something fun you're going to do this summer.
We take a trip to Sand Hollow and to Bear Lake every summer.
Every summer?
Every summer.
Sand Hollow's beautiful. It's nice and warm.
We're on the lake most of the summer.
So. That is awesome. Well, I hope you have an incredible summer, and thanks for what you've done for Santiago and what you do for the kids here at Lincoln Elementary. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
That's your hallway minute.